Did you know that there was a Castlevania game? I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Aria of Sorrow for the Nintendo DS. The story for that game. The story for that game is that a solar eclipse caused Dracula to be resurrected and his castle too, and he's in Japan, and now we have to go there and beat him.
That sounds awesome.
A solar eclipse caused Dracula to be resurrected.
That sounds awesome.
It's not. It's the dumbest plotline to any of those games. How the hell do you come off of Symphony of the Night and then you have that? There's also a mistranslation in the original Street Fighter game, which I believe it says, "You must do all you can to defeat Shenlong," or something like that, but it's actually just a mistranslation of Shoryuken.
You must. So what were they trying to say?
When they were translating it in the West, they translated the entire thing as, "I must take down Shenlong," or something like that, but in the actual translation is Shoryuken. It was just a horrible mistranslation.
So he was trying to say I must use Shoryuken or something?
No, it's just Shoryuken.
That's. Oh my god. There we go.
Who's the most aesthetic Street Fighter?
What do you mean?
Like, who would you want to look like?
Ken.
No, we all know it's E Honda for you.
I do not want to look like E Honda.
He has abs.
In the first one,
No, he does. He has them in all of them.
doesn't he get fat?
Jane, he's a fucking sumo wrestler. Of course he's a little chubby, but he has abs.
I don't want to fucking be him. The Crystal Skull.
This is the good version, though.
Yes.
I had to watch that movie in middle school.
Tell me about it.
There's CGI monkeys, and that's all I remember. There's also the opening scene with the girl in the suit, the gray suit in the warehouse.
The opening bit is the only good bit in that movie.
I don't even.
And then the movie starts and it sucks.
I don't even remember anything in that movie aside from the monkeys. People were really hyping up the new Indiana Jones movie. I don't even remember. Don't even know what it was
I
called.
don't even know what it looks like.
People were seriously hyping that movie up like it was going to be good. Did you not see the last one? It's the same thing with Terminator movies. Like, why does anyone have expectations for them?
Just let this shit die.
Which is really funny to me that Arnold Schwarzenegger, he will not do Predator. He will never come back for Predator.
But he'll do
But
freaking.
he'll do the T fucking trillion thousand or whatever he is now.
I can't see.
Like in real life.
To a degree.
He's actually playing this game through Braille right now.
I am. I cannot see. I'm blind. My eyes were ripped out by a chimp at the zoo at a young age. Absolutely tore them from my skull. And I learned how to read Braille, and that's how I'm playing this. My controller that I'm using has special indentations so I can... Jesus!
Don't fucking shout, you're in my ear, you dickhead. I like how the new Star Wars trilogy, they made comic books to expand the lore, but they ended up contradicting
They do,
that.
and they also deleted everything they already had.
I saw all of those movies in theaters, and it was never on purpose. It was always because I got roped into it.
Yeah. I saw the first one, and then I saw the second. After the second, I was like, I'm not doing this. That honestly, we had a relative take us, and so I'm not just gonna be like, okay, I want to walk out. But had it have been under my own volition, I would have walked out. Probably would have been the first movie I ever walked out on. Was the second Star Wars. What was it called?
The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. I would have walked out on that. That was the longest movie of my life because of how garbage it was.
I think I saw The Last Jedi twice in theaters.
What?
I think I saw it with the relative, and then I think I saw it with another person because they wanted to go. I saw Rise of Skywalker in the theaters, and in my opinion, it's the worst one.
I remember you telling me about it, and it gave me a headache.
I describe it to you, and every time we end up talking about it, I always remember something new in the film because it's such a horrible film that the more you think about it, the worse it gets.
Do you know what we're about to do?
Power? Is it power time?
He's literally me.
No, he's not.
That's me.
No, it's not. You look at the pixelated moon. You have nothing in common with Virgil. You relate way more to Dante if you're going to make that argument. Love when people say they relate to fictional characters in media that have no stance in real life.
He's me. Gonna tell my kids this was Kill la Kill.
I relate to Midoriya from My Hero.
No one relates to that piece of shit.
Because he got beat up and he has to prove everyone wrong. Like every other shonen.
You showed up.
It's the same face model.
You sure know how to throw
How to
a
throw a
party.
party.
No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother.
That was
I
off.
was so eager to see you.
Look at his ear. That looks disgusting.
Leave him alone!
For the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a
Where
kiss?
does time go?
Where does the time
Or
go?
better yet, how about a kiss from this?
Who asks for a kiss from their little brother anyway? It's weird.
Enough
Dante.
cock grading Dante. It's
This
time
is what
for
they
the
call a
durability
heartwarming
test.
Family reunion, eh?
Are they lip synced? I don't think they are.
I think they are.
Are they? Capcom usually doesn't bother.
Easy mode is now selectable, am I right, guys? Holy shit.
If you do lose, I will be upset. Because I didn't lose when I first fought him.
Die.
Oh, he air comboed me.
Yeah. The announcer from NBC probably comes up.
Gum.
Shut the hell up with that.
For those of you that don't know, it is currently my tick around the house.
He says he needs a tick.
He said it!
I didn't even hear him. You shout in my ear. Stop it. This guy says he needs a tick, which makes no sense at all.
It was true.
Yeah, and
For a long
the
time.
ticks make no sense. He can't just do like a little jingle. He can't just do 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 or something like
His hair
that.
came down.
It has to be the most obnoxious thing ever. And yes, it was sheesh for a long time. And then for a while it was like, I'd be like, and then and he would say something stupid that I apparently do, even though it's not true.
Ugh. You're making me laugh, but I'm losing now.
This may be fun.
Win the fight so you can lose the fight.
Yeah. Guys, we have to establish Virgil is cooler and stronger in one cutscene. Go.
They just have him actually beat Dante.
So good. I love this part.
It looks like a PSP game.
Yeah, it's weird. Why did they decide to just suddenly
Because
render certain cutscenes?
because they wanted it to look good for the time. Did you seriously think they were going to remaster this in the future?
Why do you refuse to gain power?
He's so quotable.
You need to eat your greens, Dante. Why do you refuse to eat your greens? I take a multivitamin. I need more power. I buy omega-3s, Dante. I need them. Eat your fish oil, Dante. My macronutrients are always met. How do you expect to beat me without being properly hydrated? Foolishness, Dante. You forgot to replenish your sodium, Dante.
He said that.
Yeah, I shoot people and they say, what a fucking idiot. Couldn't be me.
Yoink. That was so unnecessary.
Dude, he stole from him. That's rob. That's theft.
It's low poly, Dante.
What I be doing in the shower?
You already made.
We
that
already
joke.
made that joke. You're right.
What do you mean we? You made that joke.
This part's unnecessary.
Finally, another sword.
Me when I wake up and I have a cramp in the morning.
This is what it feels like. He's dead as shit. Look at him. He's dead as hell.
No,
Finally have it, Virgil.
I have nothing.
He slaps the top of his head.
What?
No, Arkham, I have nothing. It's past your bedtime.
When I wake up from a nightmare.
Me finding my
Fighting.
closest wall.
You has awakened as well.
I actually did that one time. I was having a nightmare and I punched the air twice.
There was one night where you were going to the bathroom and I came out in the dark hallway.
Oh, and
you
punched you.
punched me. I was like, what the hell is your problem?
Because my eyes weren't adjusted to the dark yet, so when I saw a specter coming my way, I had to do something.
Look at Arkham, he's flabbergasted.
Yippee!
That should not have been a...
His coat makes no sense.
This is me waking up every morning.
Yeah, you just get up. There's nothing special going on.
I rip my skin off and throw it on the floor. He is high up.
Is this the cutscene where he reaches a velocity that causes his sword to burn?
This is one of the greatest cutscenes of all time.
That's stupid.
Makes no sense.
My hand.
I have Devil Trigger now. Where's he going? What's his plan?
He's following Virgil and Arkham. They had to do this too. There's the sound bite they like to use a lot.
I'm just in awe right now. I have nothing to say.
It's so dumb.
I love you, Capcom. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, here it is. His bullet, everybody. Yeah.
He reaches up to it.
He matches the velocity. In fact, he's going faster than it because he has to catch up with it.
Can't tell if he meant to do this part.
It's the Destroyer. Or the whale from Kingdom Hearts.
Like, did he mean to do that?
Yeah. Does this have the boss fight that everyone forgets is in the game?
The flesh fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like... You're inside the worm from Gears of War right now.
Yeah. The Rift Worm or whatever it's called.
I remember that was my favorite level as a kid.
It's a great level. It's long, too. It's expansive.
One of my favorite characters dies in that level, though.
Carmine?
Yeah.
He has good character design.
You have Anthony, which is the one that nobody remembers because he was in the game for approximately 1 millisecond.
Did he got fucking shot in the head.
Yeah, because his gun jammed.
I love that the only one that is wearing a helmet gets his brains blown out.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean amongst that group?
Yes.
Benjamin Carmine was a good character.
Clayton
Clayton lives.
is the coolest one.
I like Benjamin more, to be honest. Clayton's life was determined on a t-shirt.
Yep. And he lived.
He does die in a extra scene, though. A toaster falls into a
That's
bathtub.
non-canon.
No, it totally is.
It's non-canon, he lives.
I remember you thought that was canon.
I did. It seems like it would totally be real.
No, it doesn't. It's playing some stupid garbage song in the background.
It's playing,
His head's nodding.
it's the song from Gears 1 where it's Cole's rap.
Oh yeah, it is the Cole credit song. He's bobbing his head and the toaster falls into the bathtub, and you thought that was real.
I wonder if you can fight that thing.
No,
You can't?
I seriously doubt it. I wish this is what the general populace look like.
I wish that this is the actual inside of my body. I hope I have little friends crawling around in my guts.
This is what your white cells This is what your cells in your body is doing right now, fighting to keep cancer away.
Pretty much. Cells at Work, the anime.
You wanna know something odd that I found out today? So, I was scrolling around, as I usually do, looking for garbage. And I came across this clip from a live set piece where it was people dressed up as the Persona 4 cast
Oh my god, I think I know this.
doing the cross-dressing bit.
Yes!
And I thought to myself, what is this? And I looked it up, and apparently there is a real stage play of Persona 4.
Yeah, that must be a long stage play.
It's divided into 2 parts.
There's a stage play for Devil May Cry.
Oh, goodness. The next part 2 of the stage play is called Persona 4 Evolution or something like that. And apparently some of the side characters are given bigger roles. There's a character called Ko or something like that, K-O-U, and he's one of the main characters in the play for some reason. He has a crush on Chie. That's a whole plot line.
A plot line.
Yeah, it's a sub.
Oh my god.
It's a subplot. Nanako is never seen in the play.
No! Nanako! She's the whole reason for living in that game.
No, she's not. She has one of the best songs though, Heaven.
Oh, heaven. There's a killer in Inaba, I sleep. Nanako is in trouble, real shit.
Also, the main character, Yu, or was it Shoji? Whoever you like. I'm just gonna call him Yu. But Yu, in the stage play, since his name was already not determined at the time, I believe. So every single time they did that stage play, a live performance, they give him a different name every single time.
Hell yeah.
So the DVD version that got recorded for part 1 has a certain name. Then for part 2, they gave him a different name.
That's great.
Which makes me wonder, how many names did he have? Because
Yeah. I wonder if that's on like the trivia section for the wiki or something. Ow!
a brick fell on him, don't worry
I
about
did.
that.
A ceiling brick fell down on my head. This is such a weird track.
If anybody wants to struggle through watching a play, can I recommend Pokemon Live?
Gum.
I mean, I'll cut that out.
What are you talking about? Why?
You want me to say your name?
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay, yeah, cut that out.
Yeah, you'll never know what I just said.
Pokemon Live is an amazing performance that everyone should watch.
Please don't watch it. It will crush your fucking spirit.
Pokemon Live was an important political piece.
The ending kills me.
It kills me.
It's all. In case you don't know, the ending is, it's a musical.
Shouldn't be.
And
That's what depression looks like.
at the end of the musical / play, all of the cast come out on stage and they sing a big grand song, and I believe it ends on them all saying Pokemon or something, and they all do the final pose, and it's in front of a live crowd, and nobody claps, nobody cheers,
It kills me.
and it goes, and they just turn out the lights slowly.
Listen, I've been on the internet for a long time. I've seen some pretty good cringe in my day, but oh my god, that bit kills me. It kills me.
I can handle watching cringe videos online. That doesn't bother me. It's when I'm actually there for a real life cringe event. I know to certain people that'd be like first class tickets, but for me, I want to leave.
Oh my god. I want to run. I want to crawl out of my skin and leave it there so people think I'm still there.
I had to actually sit through a comedy set in high school.
Oh no!
And as you expect, the punchline is that there was no punchline because nobody laughed, and I had to sit through that.
Was there awkward pauses for the audience to laugh at?
Yes.
Oh no!
I just.
Please don't have kids, guys.
Don't do that at a high school. Please do that at an actual comedy event where people are expecting to laugh. Not at
Okay, hold on. How old are these people? Were they students or?
It was high school.
Okay, that makes it a little less worse. Because in my brain, it was like they brought people in to make the students laugh.
No.
Okay, that's not as bad then, because kids are already cringe.
When I was in high school, they never brought a single person in to do anything. In middle school, they did that, and the kids were enthusiastic enough in middle school to actually clap along and have fun.
Their spirit wasn't killed yet by the cruelty of the universe.
I remember in middle school, they brought in 2 guitar people, and they would improvise in songs and such. And one of the guys dabbed when that was new at the time, and everyone booed.
Oh! Hell yeah!
And I don't know if there was some weird race thing going on because they were both white, but later on, they brought people from Africa doing traditional African music,
That's
and
cool.
one of the guys did dab, and he kept dabbing, and every single time he did it, people would clap and cheer and scream their heads off. But to be fair, the 2 rocking guys, it was just a bass player and a lead guitar, so maybe that's why. And the traditional African people, it had dancers and the people who were playing the music, so maybe
It was more of an event.
So maybe people were getting entranced by the dancing, so when the dab happened, they were more enthusiastic. They're also doing flips and stuff, which aren't dance moves, but it was cool to see.
Shout out to Dracula Flow for being some of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
You find it hilarious for some
I
reason.
do. He says her pussy's like the Matrix, cause I'm lost in this bitch and I can't get out.
Okay? He showed me this video like it was supposed to be the funniest thing ever, and all I was thinking to myself was like, what the fuck is the
He
punchline?
says I'm a dog chasing fart bubbles in the bath.
Okay. Like, my response to all of his quips is just, okay. Like, what was the... I let the archangels take them, or whatever it says.
I choked him out with a pair of Chabanji gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take them.
Like, yeah, that's the joke.
It's so good.
It's not. It's the easiest shit in the world you can do.
Finally, I'm free.
What the fuck is this?
What am I reading? Fuck, I can't read.
It's like Braille and he's trying to read it.
Arkham, hurry up and fucking read the book.
I can't read.
Bro is so unamused.
It's a knock-knock joke book.
It's a joke. It's a book on dad jokes.
Knock-knock Virgil.
Who's there, Arkham? Interrupting cow. Interrupting cow.
Evil being unfulfilled.
Yeah, and he's staring. He does that. He closes his eyes disapprovingly.
Door to the demon world in their faces.
I'm leaving.
Virgil,
No,
why did Dracula stop eating meat?
I've had enough of your foolishness.
Because he heard steak was bad for his heart.
He walks away.